Alright, in this video we are going to try installing pretty much all the Windows NT versions on a single hard drive by multibooting. So we have a G41 board here with a Pentium E6600 processor and 8 gigs of RAM. And that's all pretty much. And we have a 2009 MacBook here to prepare our installation stuff, and we have a retry CD drive here. So let's start. This is my second time of recording this video. It's fucking zero file again. Cannot open drive. No fucking hard drives. Like it's not even sliding in. It's just stuck. And hard drive is giving up now. Come on! What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? All of you. Fuck you all. Yeah, you have some disk inside. Try to read it. Fuck you. So this is my second time of recording this video because in the first time many wrong things happened. Shit was so bad that I had to scrap that video. And from the experience of that first video, for the sake of everyone's convenience, I will skip the Windows NT3 versions and start straight from NT4. That shit is not working, so I already prepared the NT4 ISO with SATA drivers. We are gonna burn it to the disk now. I may or may not add the footages of me preparing the NT4, customized NT4 media. Not enough. Alright, so because before starting everything, we have to slipstream some drivers into the Windows NT ISO files. The new and husband erased, whatever. So it's apparently working. I can't get out of the virtual machine. So let's take this keyboard out here. I want to test it. So tools, burn CD image. We are gonna burn our NT4 image now. Yeah, it finished burning now. So we have our NT4 installation media now. Let's try to install this. Yeah, also due to the customized image we made, we have a pretty nice font here. Symbios, Bus Logic, Sony proprietary, Tool Logic, MDPC, SDI, disk file system, NT file system, video driver, floppy disk driver, SCSI CD-ROM, SCSI disk, SCSI floppy disk, keyboard driver, CD-ROM files. Yeah, it's booting the NT 4.0 now itself. Let's continue. Yeah, Uniata has more than 124 cylinders. Okay, page down, page down. F8. Logitech mouse, port mouse. It actually could detect that it's a Logitech mouse. Let me show you. Okay, I readjust the camera so screen should look better for you. Let's start to install this. It can see our whole drive. Yes, delete this. So we are gonna create one partition that's 4 gigs and another one for the NT4. I will use the first one for the NT351 if I try to install it. And use the second one for the enter. But it's nice to see that stuff gets installed. Format the file using the NTFS file system. Yeah, let's install it in NT. Continue. Was not copied successfully. Skip on. It's probably gonna cause some problems, but what you gonna do? And here we go. Let's restart our computer and let's boot our NT4. Windows 2000 cannot start because of a computer disk hardware configuration problem. Yeah, that's what happens if when you make a fucking custom ISO. You know, shit happens. I'll just keep going with install 2000. And if it's going to boot 2000 itself, it's gonna boot NT4 too. Because they are backwards compatible with each other. So I'm going to burn the 2000 now. Here, write this. Yeah, no disk. Right. Okay, we are burning 2000 bucket, which allegedly has the same Unity drivers. That's the 2000 now. Let's try to install this shit. Same goddamn classic setup screen again, along with shit ton of Adaptec, IBM, whatever. Promise Technology, Adaptec, QLogic, Compare. Disk video file system, those NT file system, video driver, CD file system, and then it boots. I fucking memorized it at this point. Create partition. This much. Are you going to create it? Huh? Huh? Yeah, it did. Hardly. F. It's gonna take ages.
2,000 years later.
It's our best processor ever.
Yeah, after the shit happens, I format the entire hard drive from. And here we go, without any file error. We are going to reboot now and see what happens next. I also disabled that boot splash. Oh. Damn. It actually loaded. It's probably gonna crash from inaccessible boot device, but anyway, at least we see that boot screen. I hope not. Oh, it's getting further. And damn! It actually booted and we are inside the 2000 setup now. Okay, that's cool. And here we go on the working 2000 setup. Damn! That can't be real. I must be in some dream or something. Okay, that's cool. Let's start to install it now. Okay, installing devices. I hope it's not going to hang up here. Yes, you do have it on the disk. Here it is. Oh, yeah, I don't have it. I didn't copy it. Because why would I? And what happens now? The mouse just... No, it's gone again. It's asks for the UniATSs, but I don't have the fucking USB working. Imagine killing off the USB and asking for a question. So the user cannot answer it. It's the only thing a Microsoft will do. Yeah. We are gonna copy those two to wherever the end light thing was. Copy here. And gonna recreate the sofa. Like, you know the rest. I'm gonna just burn this. Okay, I copied the beta control exe and whatever, and also prepared the XP I saw in the off record while it was burning. So let's put it inside. The channel is not unstable. Let's reboot this. It should ask around here if it's going to ask. So nothing being asked, so now what? Maybe we should copy them to here too. Let's do this. Tab is not supported. ATA, that's to here. And then attack control exe. And there was one more file. ERV. Yeah, it should. What now? Please don't ask the same question again. Because USB is gone. It's back. It's gone. Yeah. That's it. Next. Name. Product key. Here we go. ...2012. I don't know what to fix this. And we don't have a working networking adapter anyway. Yeah, things getting interesting. Yeah, we are almost there. And in the meantime, let me find the drivers from the laptop. I found them, I copied them to flash drive. And that's my flash drive, by the way. Pretty nice one. And here we go. We finally managed to install at least one version, and we have many more ahead. And our drivers are ready. Let's eject this. Our drivers are ready inside this disk drive. Yeah, I hope you won't end up in an inaccessible boot device screen next boot. But anyway, here we are. 2000 running relatively without anyway. USB mass storage. Surprisingly, it worked. We don't have the device we're supposed to have. And let's open the disk management. 2 terabytes. That's why it's not working. It probably, I think it has the GPT partitioning scheme. I need to check. Yeah, that's GPT. That's why it's not working. Alright, so I converted that back to NBR and copied them again. And we already got the Intel setup right after plugging it in. Something happened. Next. Later. Finish. I had to change the camera because the battery of this fucker went flat. So I'm using my main iPhone as the camera now. Both video and audio is probably better now because it's an iPhone. Let's try the boot. Here's the boot up screen, and here we go with better colors, and here it is out. For some reason audio is not working, and where is the control panel? And sounds, audio, no playback devices. For some reason I think that's sound card. I don't really know what that is. Ethernet is not supported. There's no drivers for it. Code 10 is not meant for. It's probably wrong device. So these are surely not. That's Ethernet. It might be this. Updating both of them. Yeah. It actually already says that it's audio. Told ya. And sound card was fucked on this motherboard. Let's log off and log back in. Line in. I don't have a line in. I don't even have a front panel attached right now. There should be some setting in BIOS to disable this. Let's restart. Silence. Yes. Chipset salt bridge. Front panel type. No, there's no option to disable it. It only disables the entire sound controller. AC4 minutes and accelerate the audio. And our CD got burnt already. Yeah. Audio driver is loaded this early. Let's reduce to amplifying. I mean, that's a pretty shit. Let's just... Let me show you something. You may or may not know this. But if you go to the XD app and go to the music and test this, you have this nice music. Partition on disk management. If it's going to work. Okay, we don't really have another option anyway. Let's create a pretty small partition for the NT4. About 1 gig is enough. Next, NTFS. Quick format. Next, finish. And let's also change our audio scheme. I still use that Utopia sound scheme on modern Windows. Up to the point that using it on 2000 is weird now. Let's disable this. Okay. Here, new folder. YouTube loader. Let's keep the page file out. Yeah, that's not possible. So about what happened to this motherboard. What made the audio card go nuts? So that mod wasn't on me, it was my friend's board, and somehow he managed to give an electrical current to it, like the board got surged. And that sound card is the reason after the aftermath of that surge. That electrical surge, I mean. So here it is, half working state. It still holds well except sound card. Like, I'm impressed that it could survive a electrical surge. Like, except it and also this broken south bridge heatsink, things are not fine. It doesn't really hold in its place. Continue, enter, enter. Fuck them MS-DOS. F8. Keyboard layout 2000 lacks the same layout, but this one had it. Install NTFS format. So that's what happens. This also happened before. It just doesn't want to work on already existing partition. I don't want to see that screen again. I just would format. Fucking 1010 or cylinders in the fucking MS-DOS. I told you to format it NTFS, not the FAT. Why this happens? This is retard. First creates a FAT partition and then converts it to the NTFS. Such a stupidity. Only to expect from the fucking Microsoft. Yeah, rest of the space is gone. So who knows where? You only have 8 gigabytes available. For some unknown reason that didn't happen before. I don't really mind. Anyway, NTFS. Drive C is corrupted beyond repair. Why are you going to check the fucking C drive? It's not your business, you fucking idiot! The message from Get is, we ain't gonna install NT this way, but rather we are gonna copy it from some already existing. We are using this CD one last time to install XP, and now we are good to go. Shithead created a extended partition inside of 40 gigabytes of space. That's what would you expect from NT. Let's create a one logical for any potential 351. Let's leave it fat even, or netslot formatted. We are not gonna use it anyway. Another primary for the NT4. And let's make the rest of this extend and create a logical drive for the XP that we are just going to install. And let's rename our drives for the sake of convenience 2000 and XP. Alright, so while I was burning the DVD, I decided to take a MBR backup because XP setup has a bug that it wipes the fuck out of your MBR when you create a partition or whatever you want to try. It has a possibility to wipe your entire partition table. So in case of it happens, I'll take a backup so we can restore it later, and we won't lose any files. Such a stupid bug, and it happened on me like twice in my lifetime. It's a very annoying thing, and this DVD isn't coming out. That's the XP for you. Let's try installing from here. Install Windows XP. I don't even remember if it could install to other partition or only upgrade. Next, I accept next. Product key. And yeah. On my hard drive, not on my hard drive. Let's select this. And let's leave those. And what happens if I select next? No. And where are you copying them to? I don't really have nice thoughts about this setup. And it looks so damn weird on the white screen. And now it's asking for restarting. It's gonna be exact same blue screen, and it's going to blue setup screen, I mean. And then it's going to be bug check of PCICs or whatever. Told ya! Alright, so I copied service pack 1 XP to the hard drive and copied it back from the setup exe like I did from the CD, and it's actually booted, and it apparently has this controller support, so it just worked. Just watch how fast it's going to install. No CD involved in this installation. It's the first time ever I see such thing. I didn't even know this was possible, but apparently Microsoft managed to do that. And it's ended already. Let's go. It didn't wipe my MBR either, so things are going pretty well so far. So that's it. That's the best setup XP setup experience I ever had. Let's set those up. Yes, XP. Damn. I'm not gonna set this up again. In files, it's gonna take like 30 seconds, 7 seconds at most, because it's coming from hard drive itself. And here we go. It's already ended. Yeah, 2000 is still here. Let's try to boot it to see that it's still intact. Yeah, finally. And here's our XP booting now. It should boot to the out-of-box experience after that screen resolution pop-up. Yeah. I can read the text, so I'm gonna say okay. So no OB music for ya. Next, finish. That's all. It's that simple. So here we go. Our XP got installed. If it's managed to boot into the now the Intel setup doesn't work, so we got the audio now too. So what you're gonna do is graphics, gonna show you how to install Intel drives manually. Video controller, install the location. Don't search, next. Bad choice. I wasn't supposed to choose that. Or display. Yeah, display adapters. Have disk bros. Go to here, graphics, and select this one. Next. And here you go. That's how you install drivers manually on older Intel ones. Plug and play monitor. No, close. Yes. And here we are. The XP boot and the full resolution stuff. Let me show you one more fact. And if you go to the media player on this version, and also in the RTM one, and we don't have VSync for some reason, anyway. If you go to the library, you probably know the 2 sample music on the Windows XP, but you actually have one more. And here is that song. Let's play it. I can't really play it much because of the copyrights, but you got it. So there is one more song that exists in the Service Pack 1 and the RTM versions of the XP. They removed it at Service Pack 2 because of who knows why. So I'm gonna figure out how to install the NT After Records, and then we're gonna install NT6. So that's it for today. That's all.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I copied the NT4 and 351 as I said to do, and also added their boot entries here. Let's try the boot 3. Fuck. Oh, we'll do the same on 4 too. Oh, what is actual booting? Damn! We made it! And here we go. You made the NT4 work on the system. I can't really. The mouse is not working though. Besides the mouse, things are alright. Which is cool. The system. Which is cool. I wish we could do the same on the 351. Oh, we did something. We forgot something. Yeah, that's my mistake. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Let's reboot to the 2000 or something for sake of my own convenience. Yeah, that's nice. I didn't even know. Oh, it's just corrupted, I guess. Because NT couldn't read it either. Which usually it should. Let's let the XP repair that drive. Yeah. Let's let it check the XP too. But at least check that it works. So that should mean for 2000 still be available. Yeah, it did rest. Shit. We did have, and so on. It's checking it again. I can't skip it again. Typical XP canon event. You can't skip this shit. So let's just go to and until there was no located in here. The weird part is this show out projected once. All the extensions. Okay. Put INI. Win MT 351 save. Let's in the value on it. Let's also do a check disk. We can find the comment prompt. Come on. Disk slash F C. Oh, we have the correct layout for the first time. Yeah. I did things. Let's now try booting the other versions. Let's try. Oh yeah. The drives got disappeared from here. Change drive ladder. G. Change Change driver H. Take this here. Look at this. So, oh, it's 35, not 30. Oh, okay, it's my mistake again. I also want to check for existence of whole DLL. Yeah, it does exist. So we are gonna change it one more time, because apparently I fucked up on the first time too. There is no 1, it's only 35, as we can see from here. 35. And let's go reboot to the A50. Fuck off! What about 2000? We got the sound, so at least 2000 works this time. Okay, that's good. That's a nice thing to have. After checking this for 3 times, we got this running. It even works fast now. And the keyboard is gone again. What's your all guys' problem with my keyboard? I don't know. Okay, we got the XP. I mean 2000. Drivers are gone again. 35, system 32, and TOS. I mean, how the fuck can you miss this? They look fine. But regardless, it's never going to get loaded. Because, who knows? I surely don't. I won't want to try it much. Let's go to reboot one more time. And then we'll go with the Vista. But fuck, I can't find the file which exists. I mean, the previous 2 attempts were my mistake. But this time it's not my problem. Anyway, we are going with Vista as of now. We finally reach at the NT6. And we'll start with the Vista, which also is a problem to set up in its own. It usually gives errors. It's the first one that uses the Vim format, image format, rather than copying files. It doesn't have the Dyson implemented at all. It uses some shit techniques rather than Dyson. Next, no. Let's alternate. Next, I accept for sure. Custom. So, it somehow cannot be installed to this configuration to the USB and 5 iPod. I didn't know that. I never seen that message before. Anyway, let's create a new partition that's 16 gigs. Apply. Next. Yeah, are you ever gonna expand those files? It's been like 2 minutes already. Okay, it's going on now. Surprisingly, it's expanding. And if it's not gonna explode in the middle of it, we are fine. Surprisingly, yeah. Alright, so we're on the 95% now. It didn't really make any errors till now, so far. So after it ends, it should install the bootloader now. And if it doesn't make error on a installed bootloader, then we should be fine to go. But there's a high chance that it will fail on installing the bootloader. We're gonna wait and see. Yeah, somehow it worked out of the box. It's such a cursed setup, which is cool. Okay, we got both Provis versions and the Vista on the boot set options, which is cool. Now we are in the second step now, which sets the hardware up and stuff. In the meantime, let's disable the paging because we don't really need it. And what's it's I forgot what it was named. MMSys. My keyboard is on here. Sound. Yeah, multimedia system. Makes more sense now. The keyboard is gone again. This guy hates my keyboard. System by the way. And the keyboard is gone for third time. I mean, how hard they installing USB can be. System. Advanced. Performance. Virtual memory. Advanced virtual memory. Disable this. No page file. Sets. Yes. Okay. Ok. Ok. Yeah, it's good. Installed audio. With no left output. Cool, I guess. Let's see what else we have. Main. Mouse. Yeah, the mouse CPL is called main. Okay, it's rebooting now. Yeah, that's cool. Let's boot to Vista. Alright, so we are inside the Vista now. I made the OB pages, so let's, and where's my USB drive? Okay, got it. Let's go here and install those drivers. This shit is gonna pop up. Next. Continue. Okay. Yes. Fucking awesome. I mean, give a fucking correct driver for single time. Tell me the restarts, but no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. I need some proper drivers. Eject this. Almost can't stop your generic model. Yeah, thank you. R2. That's the one that we last downloaded. Continue, okay. Yes. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I finally found the correct driver. It was just a tad older than the one I installed. I downloaded first. Next. Yes, I will restart now. And are you going to restart? Yes, it did. Here we go. It's everything working now. We have nice Windows area. Everything looks good. Very nice. So as we have working Vista now, we can just go to the trying older versions. Let's select this one. And looks like it worked out of the box without any hassles. The XP does boot at least. Yeah, XP is working. Let's go with the other two. Let's try the 2000. We got the pop sound, which means should boot. And it certainly did. So let's reboot to NT4 and then we can move on. Start. Start button got stuck. I don't know if you can see it. Should show you. The start button got stuck. And let's try the NT4 as the last version. And our nice blue boot up screen. And here we are for NT4. So we so far dual booted with NT4 and Vista on same hard drive, which is nice. Let's reboot back to BIOS so we can move on. Yeah, surprise! You expected some Windows 7, but no. I'll jump straight to Windows 10, which I'll show the reason later when I finish installing the Windows 10. So stay tuned. And also, it's been a damn long time since last time I seen that purple screen, because I normally use Windows Server for like at least 4 years at this point. It's been a damn long time since last time I installed that retail version of those old versions. Let's make it 32 gigs for this one, because we will need some many space. Let's install Alt N, and here we go, installing the Windows 10, the retail Windows 10, not the server 2019 in this case. Okay, the Windows 10 also just almost install. Fuck! Yes, restart to continue. Here we go. And no build scheme. It's what a surprise. Probably got that stupid modern BART screen that boosts the entire system of touch about screen. Isn't it awesome? There is a chance that it may wipe the entire thing as well. And not fake boot screen. Okay, we apparently still have the early version, thankfully. So it's as easy as disabling that boot screen. And now we are good to go. System. It runs way faster than any modern hardware can run on the hard drive. Somehow, this hardware runs pretty fast on the hard drive, unlike the newer ones that sucks to use on a hard drive, which is literally useless, unusable without an SSD. But this one runs fine, even though it doesn't have the HSC, I think, whatever it's pronounced, it runs pretty alright. It's not rebooting. There's still a hissing sound even after reboot, which didn't happen on early versions. But what you gonna do? Don't tell me that this version also had that annoying, horrible OB screen. Come on. Alright, so I changed the camera again because apparently that sucker only had 1 gigabyte of free space left. So here we are with the iPhone again, which has at least 100 times more free space. And looks like we had that fucking new OB screen, which is God damn it. Let's yeah, we got that terrible thing. Let's connect you to our network. Let's not connect me to our network. I don't want this. I never asked for it. Connect now to same time later. I don't want to save time. I have plenty of them. In fact, you are the one that wastes people's times. No. Okay. Hi. Goodbye. Fuck off. You're welcome. That's better. And here we are with our perfect Searching for display driver. No, thank you. I already have one. I'm not going to leave this thing to you because you suck on it. Yes. That looks like. Never mind. It thinks that we got some headphones, which we didn't. We don't. And we got the same error again. And do I have a browser? Thankfully we don't have H. Internet Explorer is fine, but we don't have Internet anyway. Explorant. And here's our internet connection. Actually, I accidentally dismissed this. So let's just get rid of those and search. Search me for Google Chrome. This site isn't secure. Yeah, because you have the incorrect time and dates. That's better. And let's download from here. You are adding some features which I'm never gonna use. Let's download this. And what happens with this? Save. Will downloads. If ever. Restart required. Later. Run. Run and save me from the pain of using Internet Explorer or anything else than on Google Chrome. Let's run power as hell. If it's ever gonna load, the fucking C# made shit. That's enough. Yeah, we barely got the splash branding. Okay, let's close this. We don't need you anymore. Thanks for your service. Get out. It's also discard everything I wrote. I can't write anything into it either. Yeah, I'm considering my life choices again. Okay, it got spawned. This it's working now, so let me tell you. Yeah, it's not like it has any anyway. The Intel website used to have them, but now there is none. So let's do TS Forge. Activate. Get out. Cabinet file. What am I gonna do with this? 6 megabytes of cabinets. The hell is this? I don't believe that it's. Let's gonna try anyway. Let's make a folder. Yeah, I was sure that it wasn't gonna work, and it obviously didn't, so I just waste time. And we got activated, which is fine. Let's close this. Zip. Crosswalks again. Origin is unreachable. Exe zip. I think this. Never mind. Let's try this. It should work anyway. Either way. And we got the shitty drivers of Microsoft, which we aren't gonna use because they suck. Traffic lights. That's why you don't use the Windows zip utility and go with some external solution like 7-zip. This one's okay. Alright, so about me telling that we are gonna use Windows 10 and install the others afterwards. So we have 3 more versions, and installing the ISO, downloading the ISO, writing it back to the hard USB drive and setting up from here is a foolish way. So what we are gonna do is just let's get the ISO first. So let's prepare our partitions for it. So here's where the thing starts. We're gonna create our partitions. Let's create a single one. A7. Next, finish. And then let's apply command prompt. Yes. Yeah, you got the way anyway. Instead of installing them one by one by using the USB drive and booting from etc., we're just gonna apply the images by Dyson and then add the boot entry, and then we will be good to go. It's way faster and easier than using the USB drive 3 times. So we are just gonna wait for it to download. And while it's inside, let's create the other 2 partitions too. Now we got the partitions, we are getting the ISO file, we are just gonna apply it to Dyson. I'm trying to save time as much as possible. Dyson. Image file, I think. Nice. Yeah, we almost downloaded the Windows 7 now. Yeah. Let's do the same command for M. If ever. And let's download the Windows 8. Let's go back to 8. Oh, that's right, 8.10. That's cool. Yeah, our index is 4. So we are on Dyson. Apply image. Image file is M sources. Install that way. Index is 4 and apply there is 7 is J. And here we go. That's how do you install Windows easily. Way easier than using the flash drive and booting from there and etc. So it's gonna take a while, especially considering that we're also doing a download at the same time. Oh, it's pretty slow. Now we are getting boot eyes to add the boot entries easily. I mean, we could as well do it from BCD edit, but I'm just way too lazy for it. So we're gonna just use the boot eyes. Yeah. And we don't have WinRAR, which is great. And remember when I was talking about using a hard drive? It's actually pretty useful than it would be on more modern hardware. Despite we are having a Pentium processor from like 2009, it runs pretty alright, even faster than my server that runs on SSD. Okay, maybe not that much, but it's pretty usable. It's pretty usable. And like I also access denied fucking user account control. I hate this. Like I also tried using modern hardware with hard drive as modern as 10th generation Intel, and it was horribly unusable. But this one works pretty nice. Like I don't know what's the reason behind it, but it runs pretty okay. Anyway, let's add our entries. And then, yeah, that's enough for you. Alright, so as you probably seen from the video if you paid attention, I decided to also install Windows 11 as a like decision, because I remembered that there were people that could run it on a Pentium 4, so why wouldn't we give it a try too? Like, I have no idea how did they manage to do it, but I made some guesses and downloaded the first ever release of Windows 7, because the later ones don't work even on the 2009 MacBook which has SSD4, and this processor even lacks the SSD4. It only has SSD 3 as it's not supported. So I don't really know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Together, let's add its boot enter to why it's on it. Yeah. So now we are only gonna wait for this and then see what happens if we try the boot Windows 11 on this. Yeah, so partition table, and it's completed. So we have this much partitions. And why is this one empty? Okay, got refresh now. So let's go and reboot the system to see what happens when we try to boot. Yeah, for a merchant version, and we got the updates already. What the hell, man? And let's take the Ethernet cable out, because this motherfucker is gonna ask for Microsoft accounts anyway. We got many options here. Let's select 11, and damn, apparently it can boot from MBR. Yeah, we just learned that it has MBR support and it's booting. Yeah, that's cool. I think let's open up the command prompt, and what else? ccdm.cpl, I guess. Okay, it's actually installing. Let's see what's on this hardware. And yeah, this time things are really slow. Like painfully. But at least it got the device ready to the 50%. And it completed. Damn, slow down, man. I need to disable that page file. Let me do it. No paging file set. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We made it. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. And that's the WinVer. That's the Windows 11 running on this granny old computer. Yeah, I never expected to see this. So I'm just gonna read this. I can't even imagine how slow it will be. Like, damn, it's gonna kill us. Oh, and it cannot really get ready. Let's try to install some drivers in the meantime. D dish, E dish, F dish, H dish, T dish. New folder. Why do we have a new folder? Oh, that's our Intel. So let's go there management. Let's see. And install our G41 driver. Either I install or get reboot. Let's see which of us are faster. If it is ever gonna load. Okay, let's go display adapters and quickly make it updated. Let's see rows. And 10 new folder. Graphics. Come on, are you gonna open it? Yeah. Okay. Next. We have to install this to make things at least a bit less painful. Yeah. Okay, we did install it. It asks us to reboot for whatever reason. But who cares? But at least it managed to get installed. This fucker runs on Windows 11. Interesting, right? Right. And where was the Realtek driver? It was on the 7. Yeah, this. Let's install Realtek 2. Because this will get age story reboot probably. Gonna make things more interesting and faster. Next. The drivers got installed faster than the Windows 11 itself. Like, what are you waiting for? You ain't gonna find that in an unknown device ever. Whatever it is. 80K0110. Yeah, it managed to restart. Just right after we installed the both drivers, which is cool. Yeah, we got the full resolution now and the Windows 11 logo when 1080p resolution looks weird as hell. That doesn't really look right. It looks so weird. Yeah, we should have the first boot animation now. We're still waiting. We will wait like 20 minutes probably. And we don't have Shift F10 working. Ah, just pain. All pain, no gain. And we didn't have the animation. That's a pity. I wanted to see that. Nah. Okay, it's not really that bad. Skip. It's actually pretty fast. Even for a G41, it's running pretty cool. I'm surprised actually. Like it runs pretty okay. No way it runs that good. Yeah. Hi, goodbye. And that's a login page for you. Like we didn't get the first animation though, but the OB was pretty painless. That was actually nice. And here we are. The Windows 11 desktop that tries to load itself, running in the Pentium A6600 system, and we still didn't get the taskbar, but at least it works, kinda. Ah, damn. Yeah, here it is. That's okay. It's actually not that bad, I think. We have lots of bloatware in the system, like a good amount of them. And who is this? Probably Intel control panel, because I remember that thing. So we have this amount of bloatware loaded, which gonna update themselves in the first ever opportunity. And here it is, Pentium 12 or E6600 running Windows 11. Damn, that's actually, it's not really bad, not really good either. Like it lags, okay, yeah. I would be surprised if it will run smoothly on G41. Oh, that was smooth. It's actually not that bad. Like some things are indeed laggy, but the system is pretty much usable. Like just get an SSD and it will be pretty alright, and the logs seems to get fixed, except that page, but the rest is alright. You only need to activate the system, which I forgot to take the activation thing with me. Let's download it. If Explorer is ever gonna, oh, never mind. So that's the Windows 11 Explorer. Let's go to the partition of 10 users. MyExpress. Let's salvage it. Google Chromium setup. And here it is. It's my better than S thing. Run. '90, pretty old. Let's delete this and go our own way. Yeah, get out. Somehow that easy to remove this. Oh, let's go to the apps features. It actually runs faster than many other systems I ever used. Like that's, I didn't really expect it to run this fine, but it does run nicely, which is damn. settings. So we have the 11 actually running on such an old system. And it runs pretty okay. Like, look at this. Damn. That shit runs faster than my main system. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna daily drive this system. Can't seem to remove this. And also this. Anyway. Let's plug the Ethernet cable in. You can't tell anything you want that, but this thing runs like perfect. Sound doesn't seem to be working anymore. But it's nice. I never expected it to run this good. Like, never at all. That shit is awesome. And that isn't even some enterprise version or Windows Server. That's just retail version Windows 11 Pro. And even that runs pretty well on this. I can't even think it's that good. One pin. Yeah. Like, this thing is awesome. I never would expect it to run this good. It's so good that I would unironically daily drive this hardware than the fucking sandwich I have. It's damn. Man. This is something else. This is a masterpiece. Like, it only needs some adjustments. Other than that, it's pretty nice. Come on. Oh, we still have the old task manager, which is nice. And that's our CPU usage. But even then, the system runs pretty okay. And we don't really need that USB drive anymore. Okay, goodbye. And that's our hard drive. Yeah, we got it activated. I should take a picture of this. It's alright, as we got the Windows 11 running as well, which is pretty weird and unbelievable. Let's make the initial setups of the other remaining 3 versions and then we can move along. Let's check temperatures. (42), okay. Let's start from here. Like, come on, just install this and we can move along. Let's plug the internet in. Like, it's not gonna matter anyway. Yes. And I really miss that, using that GUI as my daily driver. Like, damn. Even that sounds Windows sounds. Damn. And here we are. All last Windows just got installed. So that's it. That's all Windows versions. Multi-booted on single hard drive and single machine. Let's see about the older versions too. Let's boot our older versions one more time and then we can conclude this. Start from Vista and then we go to older ones. And here we are. The Vista is running without any problem. And that's all. We finally managed to install every Windows version on a single hard drive with multi-booting. There were probably some other people that done that before, but I didn't myself before, which I always wanted to do. And that was the today that I could do that for the first time ever. And we just booted into the Vista a bit later. So let's keep going with older ones. Let's keep going to beyond the boundary of NT6 and go with anti-loader based systems. Earlier version of Windows. And or anti-loader is still intact. Or Windows XP is still booting. And here is our Windows XP. Along with Windows 11 and all the other Windows NT6 versions. And let's go with 2000 now. And the next one is Windows 2000. It feels so nice to finally doing such a setup, which I always wanted to do, and now it's a reality. And 2000 also booted without any problem, by the way, as we hear the popping sound. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Here is the 2000 along with. Here is the 2000 beside of Windows 11 and everything else. It's just a nice thing to see. And the last one, or the first one, depending on where you're looking from, the NT 4.0. The oldest thing we have here that's installed in the same place as the newest one of same thing. And here it is, the Windows NT4 running next to the Windows 11. That's nice. So that's all for this video. I spent like 3 days to get all of this working. 351 didn't work, but that's its problem. Even that. So it was a nice experience to have. Nice journey to have in 3 days, even though it was painful at some points. And if you liked it, I would appreciate some likes or subscribes if you want it. I would appreciate it. And that's all to say. See you all in some later video. That's all for this time. We don't have a speaker, unfortunately. And let's shut it down and end this thing. Goodbye.